Ma'am, we are live now. I welcome all the participants. We'll wait for 5 to 7 minutes for others to join. Ma'am, you can also request the teachers who have joined to invite more of their colleagues to join the training session.
Okay, I'll call. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sudha Lakshmi from APSCERT, Career Guidance Coordinator. So I request all the teachers to call your friends, call your colleagues, and ask them to join the live streaming of this career portal, AP Career Portal training. ఇప్పటి వరకు జాయిన్ అయిన టీచర్స్ అందరూ కూడా ఇంకా ఎక్కువ మందిని జాయిన్ అవ్వాల్సిందిగా కొద్దిగా మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్కి ఫోన్లు చేసి చెప్పండి, ఫోన్ కాల్ చేసి మనకి ఏపీ కెరీర్ పోర్టల్ ఎలా యూజ్ చేయాలి అనే దాని మీద కొన్ని డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో అందుకని ఈరోజు ఏపీ కెరీర్ పోర్టల్ స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ ఎలాగా దానిలోకి లాగిన్ అవ్వాలి, కాలేజెస్ ఎలా వెతుక్కోవాలి, కెరీర్స్ ఎలా చూసుకోవాలి, అలాగే స్కాలర్షిప్స్, ఎంట్రన్స్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఎలా తెలుసుకోవాలి అనే దాని గురించి మనకి ట్రైనింగ్ సెషన్ కండక్ట్ చేయడానికి రాధికా సింఘాల్ ఫ్రమ్ ఆస్మాన్ ఫౌండేషన్ తాను రెడీగా ఉంది. అలాగే మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ఎస్సీఆర్టీ తరపు నుంచి కూడా గుడి సుబ్బారావు గారు మీ అందరికీ పరిచయమే మన ట్రైనింగ్ సెషన్స్లో. సో సుబ్బారావు గారు కూడా రెడీగా ఉన్నారు. కాబట్టి టీచర్స్ అందరినీ కూడా మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి త్వరగా జాయిన్ అవ్వాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాను. ఈ కెరీర్ గైడెన్స్ వీక్ సెలబ్రేట్ చేసుకోవడానికి మీరందరూ కూడా ప్రధానోపాధ్యాయులు, ఉపాధ్యాయులు, విద్యార్థులు అందరూ చాలా ఉత్సాహం చూపిస్తున్నారు. అది మాకు చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంది. చాలా చక్కగా ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ గా చేస్తున్నారు అందరూ కూడా కార్యక్రమాలు. కాబట్టి ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని కూడా మీరు సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోండి. పోర్టల్ లాగిన్ ప్రతిరోజు చేసి చూసుకోండి, చేసి హ్యాండ్స్ ఆన్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ పిల్లలకి నేర్పించండి. మీకు వీలైనంత వరకు విసిఆర్ డిసిఆర్ క్లాసెస్లో చేయండి. అలాగే ఈ వీడియో యూట్యూబ్లో కూడా ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి మళ్ళీ మీరు ప్లే చేసి కూడా విద్యార్థులకి స్కూళ్ళలో ప్రతిరోజు చూపించవచ్చు, దాన్ని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయించవచ్చు. Radhika, now I invite Radhika Singhal to start her presentation on AP Career Portal.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, should we wait or should I start the session?
What is the number of participants?
Ma'am, there are about 300 people.
Shall we wait for a few minutes?
Sure, ma'am.
So that they join.
Okay.
So now I request Gudi Subbarao garu to say a few words about Career Week and Career Guidance.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. మనకు ఈ కెరియర్ పోర్టల్ అనేది ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ప్రభుత్వం అందించినటువంటి ఒక గొప్ప వరంగా మనం చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. ఈ కెరియర్ పోర్టల్ని మనం సక్రమంగా వినియోగించగలిగినట్లయితే ఒక విద్యార్థి తనకు ఇదివరకు అందుబాటులో లేని ఎన్నో కెరియర్లు, వాటికి సంబంధించినటువంటి కోర్సులు, కాలేజీలు, ఎంట్రన్స్ పరీక్షలు, స్కాలర్షిప్లు సంబంధించినటువంటి ఎంతో సమాచారాన్ని మనం ఒక్క క్లిక్ తో, అది మనకు ఇదివరకే కేటాయించబడినటువంటి చైల్డ్ యూనిక్ ఐడి మరియు 123456 అనే పాస్వర్డ్ తో ఎంటర్ అవ్వడం ద్వారా మనం ఈ కెరియర్ పోర్టల్లో ఉన్న సమాచారాన్ని అంతా చూసి సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోగలగడానికి మనకు ప్రభుత్వం ఒక వరం అని చెప్పాలి ఈ కెరియర్ పోర్టల్ విషయంలో. కాబట్టి విద్యార్థులందరూ సక్రమంగా ఈ కెరియర్ పోర్టల్ను వినియోగించి వాళ్ళ భవిష్యత్తుకు మంచి దిశానిర్దేశం చేసుకోగలరని నేను కోరుకుంటున్నాను. ఓవర్ టు యు సుధా మేడం.
Thank you, Subbarao sir. Subbarao sir, I request you, if you see any questions on YouTube chat, you can if you can copy paste the question on the Zoom chat box. If it gets missed, because I'm also watching the questions.
Okay,
but
madam.
In between my presentations I might not be able to change the screen, so that some of the questions might get missed. I request all the participants to try to ask all the questions that you have regarding the career portal on the YouTube chat box. If you are using the mobile phone, you scroll your screen and you can see the chat box below the video. And if you're using the laptop, the live chat screen is on the right hand side of the screen. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. I'll just introduce myself. I'm Radhika Singhal, working as a program manager with Asman Foundation. With Asman Foundation, UNICEF India and government of Andhra Pradesh had made a career guidance portal called apcareerportal.in. This is a website which is a one-stop platform for all the career guidance related information a student might get. So we started with the program in AP officially in the month of May 2020. But we had executed the first round of training session during September 2020. And since then we have received very good response from the teachers and the students on the ground. But this is the time where, you know, actually we have reached massively on the ground. And thank you so much, first of all the teachers and principals who are working very, very hard to make the career guidance program successful on the ground. So I'll just tell you the flow of the conversation. I will share my screen. I will show the live demo of the portal once, so that all the teachers can revise once more how to use the portal. I will be going through some of the careers, colleges, entrance exam scholarships. And on the basis of that, if you have any questions regarding career portal or login or anything, please keep writing on the chat box. We will be answering those after the live demo. I hope you all can see my screen. Okay, so this is AP Career Portal. So first of all, I'll request all the teachers here that AP Career website is apcareerportal.in. It is not .com. And if you go to Google, for example, so please do not type AP Career Portal like this here, because it is not a very famous portal. It is working only for one state. So exactly proper website might not show up directly. It is something apcareerportal.com. All of these websites are wrong. I request everyone to do not type the portal name on the Google search bar. Please type the portal website properly on the URL bar. The below bar is the Google search bar or any search engine bar. And this is the proper website URL bar. So you may type www.apcareerportal.in directly here. So when you go to the portal, all the students are requested to type their child ID. Child ID is provided by the government itself. Whenever a student asks for a complaint, they are not sometimes directly aware of a child ID. What is the child ID? So I request all the teachers to please communicate to their students who are studying in 9th and 10th standard right now, academic year 2021-22, 9th and 10th class students studying in government schools, to be aware of the child ID. That is the first step. So if you communicate that apcareerportal.in is the portal, and please log in via your child ID. Sometimes it is not sure that if they know the child ID or not. So I'm just using a demo ID here. So this is a demo ID. Password for all the students is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So students will type here 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is how the career portal looks like. It is very, I mean, students can use directly it on the laptop as well as phone. I will give you both the demos. This is a demo for the laptop. It is exactly the same. I mean, any website you can use on the laptop as well as on your phone browser. For example, you can use your Google Chrome, Mozilla, any browser on your mobile phone. So this is a student, and this is the home page for the student. So homepage, so for example, when you buy something on Flipkart or Amazon, so sometimes what happens is you select an item. Say you want to buy a pressure cooker, so you search the pressure cooker in the Amazon, and you select some of those items, and now you sometimes, after some time, you feel that, this is probably very expensive, or I don't want to buy it right now, let's save it for some time, I will not buy it. But you will see that, after some hours, if you go back to Amazon again, the website will show you the pressure cooker advertisement again and again. So now the website knows what a customer wants. So website is aware of your behavior, that you want a pressure cooker. So the website is showing you the pressure cooker again and again. This is some bit of artificial intelligence that most of the companies are using right now. So what we have tried to do on the AP career portal is some kind of gamification, some kind of artificial intelligence to some level. What do I mean by that? The portal is trying to understand the student. So I am a demo student, but I am, for example, I am a student. My name is Radhika. I am studying in 10th class. So I am telling the, by mistake, I just clicked on 9th. So for example, I am Radhika, I am studying in 9th class. So the first thing that the portal asked, which class you are studying in. So portal is just trying to understand the student little bit, so that the portal can give some recommendations on careers to that student. Now the different question the portal is asking is, what do you like doing apart from studying your subjects? So out of these things, I mean, I might also like something else which is not mentioned here, for example, playing guitar, but it is not mentioned here. So the question is, out of these things, what all do you like? So out of these things, I like practicing yoga, I like helping others, I like cooking, and I like traveling. So I have update now. I clicked on update now. So I'm just telling to the portal what all do I like. I will come to what exactly is there in the portal. But a career is a very, very personal thing for a student. So it is very important that we become a little bit able to provide some personalized suggestion to the student itself. So this portal has, details about careers, scholarship, colleges, and entrance exams. Please write it on the chat box that if you feel that there is something else which a student should know apart from these things regarding career. It is everything related to that career. How can I, which career do I choose? Which college do I study the career from? What kind of entrance exam will allow me to go to this college? And if I do not have the finances to go to that college, how will I make sure I have enough finances to finance my education? So these are the 4 major criteria that any student would want. Just a moment. This college. Okay, I am now also seeing your questions. If there is any question, please write it on the chat box. I will be able to tell you everything. So one question is regarding the Telugu information. So the demo of this portal will be made available for you in the Telugu language also. We will upload a video, and we have with us Subbarao sir. So after my demo, Subbarao sir will also just summarize everything in the Telugu language once more. On the portal itself, most of the information inside can be read in Telugu also. I will come to that part. So coming to the portal again. So the portal right now is just trying to understand the student. So the portal is asking which subject you enjoy the most. I can add more subjects here. For example, I like economics. I've added here. I like maths. I don't like biology as such, but I can add some other subject. For example, I like accounts. So submit field. The portal is also asking to add a profile photo, but it is up to a student. They may or may not add. Please select one of the following: male, female, or transgender. So I'm selecting myself as female. So the portal is trying to understand the student a little bit. Some more questions might come up here, but right now we don't have many questions. So now you see that portal is suggesting some of the career options on the home page. For example, you remember I clicked on my preferences. I selected that I love practicing yoga. So the portal is now suggesting careers for those who love practicing yoga. Okay, so one is mental health professional, second is YouTuber, third is blogger, fourth is professional blogger, fitness instructor, and sports coach, a physical trainer, yoga instructor, counselor here. So now you understand that as a student, the portal is just asking little bit that what do you like. So anyone, any student who is a teenager right now, and the student is saying, I love practicing yoga, it means that this person is inclined towards anything which is related to say psychology. It is also inclined towards mental health, because yoga is very, very good for mental health as well. If somebody likes yoga, it means the student likes to be fit. So the student might also like fitness instructor, because a 15 or 16-year-old person might not be exactly clear about the career preferences, but we can say something, right? So the portal understood some of the requirements and now giving some of the guidance. For example, I clicked on career for those who loved helping others. Since I love helping others, then I might be a kind of person who like say animals, right? So I would want to be a veterinary doctor also. A doctor likes to help others. A social development worker, an anthropologist is interested in the study of a human behavior or our evolution over the past. So those kind of things might attract people who love helping others. An environmental engineer, see, I want to be an engineer, but I want to be a conscious engineer. So I want to study something like environmental engineering. Political science course, philosopher. So some of these are the suggestions, but these are just the boxes. You can see that under political scientist, what is written here, click here. So any career option you can click on to read more about that career option. Okay, so I will just click on one career option, which is, for example, say environmental engineer. Okay, just a moment. So this is environmental engineer. I told you that all the content can also be read in Telugu. So whenever you click on any career, by default the language will come in English, but it is easily mentioned here to change the language. So I can change the language into say Telugu. So now environmental engineer is mentioned in Telugu. So the entire content is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 parts. So the 14 kind of information is available on this particular career. See, this is a very, very comprehensive content on careers. So I cannot read Telugu. So I'll come back to English part only. So also the English language can also be listened to. If you click on this, these audio button, this entire content the portal will start reading it out loud. So a mechanical voice will start reading this information. So the first is the sneak peek, some bit about environmental engineer. What is it really? An environmental specialist scientist is an expert who specializes in studying climate change. As an environmental engineer, you will study different factors that are causing damage to the environment. You will study the effect of pollution on Earth. And how can you get into it? So the one pathway is you do your 10th, you do your 11th and 12th with PCM. You do any engineering, especially in it is not a specialization pathway. You can do your undergraduate in any engineering, and then you can do your postgraduate in environmental engineering, urban development and management, etc. So this is just one pathway. You can get into this particular field by various methods. So other methods are you just scroll the screen, and other methods are here. If you are using a mobile phone, for example, this is my mobile phone, you will just scroll the screen like this. So you can read other pathways. So the second pathway is you do your UG 10th, 11th, 12th, UG, and then PG, and then also PhD you can do. You can become a full-fledged scientist in the field. Third is you can do 10th, 11th, 12th, UG in something, and then directly integrated PG, PhD in environmental engineering. Some colleges offer that. So there could be multiple pathways for one particular option. Now it talks about money, what could be a potential earning level, you know, if in the future. Also about the expenditure on the education, future projections, some of the specialization within environmental engineer. So within environmental engineer, so these things might be a bit difficult for a student to comprehend, but a teacher can understand that ultimately an environmental engineer can specialize only on the urban development and management. For example, you talk about any city, say you talk about, say, Vijayawada. So within Vijayawada, the sewage treatment plants, making the sewage treatment plant in such a manner that they cause least amount of pollution requires some bit of environmental engineering. So those kind of ideas and, you know, examples you can also give it to the student. So ultimately an urban development professional works on these kind of things, or could also work on, you know, something else. Water resource engineer, renewable engineer are some of the specialization, and many other information. So if a student just this is just a feedback for us as Asman Foundation, so that we can improve upon. If the student feels that about environmental engineer the content is really great, so they can just, you know, rate us and submit. Within environmental engineer, you can choose some colleges, entrance exams, and scholarship. Some examples of people who have pursued this kind of a career, so that the student becomes much more connected that, you know, these are real things. Some for the gifted ones, as in some and then job opportunities within this career option, job profiles. So you see what happens many times that a student wants to say that, you know, they want to become, say, IAS officer, but if you ask them, do you know what an IAS officer does, so they are very clueless about it. So the portal also, you know, speaks about some roles and responsibilities of these people, so that they become absolutely clear about what do they exactly do. Because most of the career decisions go bad mostly when the student understand the career in a very limited manner. So somebody who is, say, just attracted by, say, you know, the perks and benefits of an IAS officer, and not attracted by the real hard work, so they you know, they might end up becoming an officer and then realize probably they don't like doing it. Somebody who thinks that, you know, teaching is just a, you know, 3 to 4 hours job, and it is not a very you know, hard work, labor oriented job. So they and then they just feel that I like speaking and talking, and let me just get into a job where, you know, I will be talking a lot. But it is not true. An introvert can also become a very good teacher. So you all may relate to this example more. So that's the reason this portal also speaks about exactly what kind of competencies are required, you know, what kind of job responsibilities the person, for example, here the environmental engineer will be doing. So everything career related is mentioned here. You can search for any other career also. Say you want to search for a teacher. School teacher, nursery teacher, primary teacher. These are all the career options that a student can click and read about. So school teaching information is exactly mentioned here. And similarly, you can read about many careers like this. So now one more interesting thing is this. A student who is interested in, say, 4 to 5 career option, and the student goes and read many details about 4 to 5 career options, but the student reads about, say, 10 career options, but the student is confused between 3. So to read those particular careers later, a student can click on this heart button, this love icon. So I've clicked on, so basically I've shortlisted this career. I'll tell you what happens to these things, right? And now I go back. I can again click on any career, you know, options for Math Geek, some of the content exams, top picks for PCM, and latest competitive exams that are coming in. So everything is mentioned here. I'll show you something on, say, now colleges. Now, I can also tell the portal that these are my preferences. I'm a student who is looking for to study only in government aided and government colleges. I don't want to study in any colleges which is private. As this is just my preference, so this is because I assume that government colleges are good, and I also believe that government colleges are not very expensive. On the other hand, a student's preference could be only private, so they can choose accordingly. I want to make my education in the field of, say, art and design. I'll just take a basic example to begin with: environment, engineering, and technologies. Um, I want to do a professional course because I know that BTech is a professional degree. I want to get into undergraduate right now because I've just done my 12th, or I am right now 10th, and I want to learn only about the undergrad colleges. I want to study only in India for now. And the state I want to select, I mean, I can select all the states, but right now, say Delhi, Kerala, Pondicherry has some good colleges, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh. And I can also go to Bangalore, so I'll select Karnataka. City could be all, so I'm not selecting any particular city. I'll just click on apply. So these are my preferences. So on the basis of those preferences, you can see many colleges. See, you have Andhra University, Colleges of Architecture, Bangalore, Colleges of Engineering, Andhra University. And if you select any particular college, say, I will just select Government Engineering College Hassan. So within a particular college, you can also shortlist a college also, so that you don't have to search for the colleges again. So the information is divided into two parts. One is the college info, one is the program info. So college info is ranking. We have not started collecting for all, but it is approved by UGC accreditation affiliation. Programs offered are these: EC, civil engineering, computer science, they are BE, bachelors in engineering, and some degrees are masters in technology and tech. 4 years full time professional. If you click on one particular course, you will see many details: eligibility, what is the entrance exam type. It is written that they take JEE main examination. Intake, what is the total intake is 60. Cost, you can select. And then scholarships available for these particular courses. You can also go back and click on college's website here. So this link you can see, this link here is the college website. It will take you directly to the college website. Okay. And if I go back, within careers also, I can make some of the filtration. I want to see, all the career options are written here, but if you want to choose as per your preferences, so I want to choose a career option where, the expenses are not very high, or maybe the growth is very high, or career which requires only a undergraduate degree, right? I want to look at careers which are only vocational. Vocational careers do not require a long period of study, and you can also directly get into a job after, say, 12th or 12th plus some diploma course. So now you click on insurance professional within a vocational. So insurance professional is different from somebody who has done a proper, say, BCom or BBA and has gotten into insurance or something. This is different. This is like a diploma course, and it will also mention about this particular course in detail. So now if I go to, say, entrance exams. Now, entrance exam, the most important thing about entrance exams and scholarship is the date. So a student might miss the proper date. So that's the reason in my filtration, I will be first of all selecting the notification type. Notification, I want to select which are announced and open. This is very, very important for me. Right now, which are announced and open for undergrad degree. So these are some of the entrance exams. So you can see all the green ones are undergraduate exams. Last dates are also mentioned here. So these are open right now. The last dates are 5th June, 31st March, 31st March. For law, for all kind of careers, the Christ. This is career neutral. All kind of careers are here. I'm just checking if there is any question. I'll be happy to answer any kind of question that you have. Say I want to, I mean, I'm not sure what I want to do, but if I say write medical. So yeah, medical related entrance exams, sorry, medical related, yeah, entrance exams will come here. Or say social science, Ambedkar University. So they might come here. The last part is the scholarship, which is exactly similar to entrance. Say they are also latest, announced and open, only India related. There are 3 types: scholarships, competitions and fellowships. So I just want to look at scholarship for now and apply. So these are latest and open. So if I click on say Reliance Foundation Scholarship for UG and PG. So I can check the eligibility first of all. Indian resident. This is for undergraduate scholarship. Students who have secured a rank of 1 to 35,000 in JEE main. So I can assume that this is mostly for engineering students. There is no application fee to apply for the scholarship. To apply, click here. The link is also mentioned. You can apply. This is application will be open on. So the applications are open today only. So applications component, selection process, and any other information. They have mentioned a email ID also and phone number also for any query for the students. What exactly do they provide? What is award? What is the benefit of the scholarship? At an undergraduate level, the total amount of scholarship available over the duration of the program will be 4 lakh. Total is 4 lakh duration of the program. So they might divide their finances into say 1 lakh each or something like that. But 4 lakh is a good amount for the student who is looking for any financial support. Postgraduate level, they provide 6 lakh. 80% of the fund will be granted in advance, okay, at the start of the academic year, and 20% is later on. So for other kind of expenses when a student live in say hostels or something. So this is a good information for the students, who wants to get into good colleges. They are meritorious. They score well in entrance exams, but just for the financial reasons, they feel that they should not be either applying for entrance exam. So this is a good kind of information for those students. Now, I told you that I selected some of the careers as my favorites, and I selected some of the colleges also as my favorite. So what happens to those? You click on your name, demo student, now a name will become, for example, your name is say Lakshmi. So Lakshmi will come here. And then you go to your favorites. So all the careers and colleges that you selected as favorites will come here. Favorite careers come here, favorite colleges come here. So that you don't miss out on your chosen selected favorite information. And if you want to just go back to careers colleges again, you can just click on explore here. Student cannot change their phone numbers or email ID, etc., because we are not asking for anything which is personal to a student. Somebody was asking about can we update student's phone number? That is not required. We are not asking for anything which is against data privacy norms. We don't collect any personal information from student. I'm waiting if there is any question. I request to Subbarao sir and Swati also. If you can see any question, please let me know. You can click on the logo of Government of Andhra Pradesh to go back to the home page. There are some interesting careers, these are very new and upcoming careers. Virologist is new. Virologist is a scientist who is researching on how to make antibodies, also they are just researching on different variants of viruses. Immunologist, they make vaccines. Pulmonologist, and we have pediatrics surgical technologist, orthopedic technologist, nuclear related, and dialysis technologist. So these are very new and upcoming careers. I mean, they were always there, but they are also any career, related to health these days. We have also seen that there are about 60 to 70 career options in the field of biology. Generally, if a student takes PCB, physics, chemistry, biology, they assume that either they can get into botany, or they can, study medical. But they don't need to get into MBBS. There are many other careers also. Careers for those who loves cooking. So these are some of the careers for somebody who loves traveling. Careers for economics. So right now, all the teachers who are here, you are working already very hard for the career week and career guidance. But the most important thing to communicate to the student is to take a session like this once. You can share probably this link also with them later on. Also tell them how to log in properly. I'll just show you the mobile view also. So this is the mobile view. Ignore this part. Ignore the right hand side part. Just observe this one. This is how the portal will look like on a mobile phone. Exactly, in a similar fashion. There are 3 dots top. This is the menu icon. Under the menu icon, the student can click on, say, explore, favorites, career, scholarships, colleges, entrance exams are here. You can just scroll the screen like this, from your finger, like this, on your mobile phone, and then click on any career. For example, if I am clicking on a career, the information is written in a much more user-friendly manner, even on a mobile phone. You can change the language, click on favorite, sneak peek, what is it really, pathways. Again, using your finger, you can just scroll it like this. And everything is mentioned. So on a mobile phone also, it is very easy to use. Okay. So some student IDs are showing email not found. So there are 2-3 reasons for that. Sudha ma'am will be in a much more better capacity to answer that. If a student is currently in 9th and 10th class studying in government schools, only then that student can join. For some reason, if the ID is not mentioned on the government system, so that might have missed out. The password is 123456 only. I mean, Sudha ma'am probably can answer this question better, because whenever we receive any data from the government, that student should be able to log in. Only 9th and 10th class we are talking about. So Shamila ji, if there is any particular information, I can probably help you here. I request Priyanka and Subbarao sir, if there is any other question, I'll be happy to take.
Madam, Subbarao here.
Yeah.
Madam, one thing, madam, regarding careers, they are asking for filterization regarding a particular career. For example, if a student wants to professionalize in beautician,
Hmm. Hmm.
how can a student search for courses or colleges regarding beautician?
Okay. So there are two methods. I'll just tell you one. So one is the search bar. If you do not want to go through the portal, homepage or anything, just click on the search bar and type beautician here. Beautician will come here. Click on beautician. So under beautician, first of all, as a student, I'm just, for example, I'm talking to a student here. So you can, first of all, ideally, you should understand how can you get into this career. Mostly, beautician is a vocational course. It is not a professional course. It means you can get into this career option anytime after say class 8th also. For some ITI NSQM certification, they don't even ask for 10th class certification, but there could be many pathways. So these are the pathways where you generally do not require a proper degree also. So these are some of the career pathways. You understand what is this career all about first of all. After understanding these details, so within beautician you can become an eyelash technician, nail technician, makeup artist, cosmetologist. So you see a lot of brides these days, they get the nail extension done, and my friend got it done, and they charged for only for 1 hour sitting, they charged 2500 rupees. So it is also a very good money making career option. And the students who are more towards the creativity side, these career options are always good for them. So you scroll the screen within the careers, and yeah, so within this career you click on get more information. So within get more information, colleges, entrance exams, and scholarship are there. So beauticians related colleges are mentioned here. They will show you colleges only related to beautician, and you can click on your college preferences. The most important preferences for students are for vocational careers is the location. So you click on India, Andhra, and apply. Click on apply here. Okay. You click on the state, you click on the city if you want, and apply here. I'm not clicking on any city because I'm talking to the entire state. So now select the faculty also once more. Yeah, it might be possible also that the careers for some vocational courses are not mentioned. The colleges for some vocational studies are not mentioned properly. It might be highly possible. So these are the colleges for everything in Andhra. If I just select a particular faculty and a course, so this is a vocational course. Under vocational course, if you select on a college, you might search, but I understand the question that if you want to select particularly about a vocational course, the information regarding professional courses are mentioned in a much more better manner sometimes, but I'll just try here once more. So this is related to art and design. It is not actually related, but some colleges which provide art and design can provide something like this. I'm just assuming this. Specialization I'm not selecting. General skill development, school education, higher education, humanities and liberal arts. Not really, but I'm just trying here. So I've selected some of the colleges here. These are general colleges. Let's see. Programs offered. For example, now, they have proper professional courses. At the same time, they have a course in yoga also. So something like that might be here. No, they don't have it, I guess. I will also, Subbarao sir, I will also, talk to my content team also to see how can we improve these very niche and vocational career colleges search.
Okay, madam. In
I'll
addition to
definitely
this,
do that. But I'll
some of the courses showing like this only.
yeah, I
Like,
understand. I got your point. I'll just,
yeah.
talk to my team.
And one more question, madam, if you don't mind. HM login also, it's not working now. Please look into it.
The student school login.
Yeah, school login.
So school login will not work for some moment. We are aware of it and we have communicated this to the team also. Since we have changed the entire portal, on this portal, the school login is not working. So the best thing that all the teachers can do right now is to communicate to all the students to log in, to explain them how to use the portal, and to check the school wise count. I will be sharing the report in some time, but they themselves cannot use school login for now. Due to some technical reason, it is not working because we changed the entire portal from old to new. So something happened and we are not able to use school login for now. I talked to some of the students in Andhra Pradesh and they get stuck mostly at this part also. So teachers are doing their best to communicate. We are also doing best to communicate to teachers. Teachers communicate to students, but most of the students are unable to log in mostly. And when I talk to them, they are mostly 90% of them, they are not aware of what is this child ID. So I request all the teachers to first meanwhile work on this aspect very, very well. So I have to communicate it to them. Please talk to their teachers. They are aware of the child ID. Please take it from them. So this communication we can reduce. You please explain it to them what is the child ID, because they come to us and we tell them and then they go back to teachers. So sometimes we are unable to reply also because we don't have this bandwidth. But you are a lot of teachers. For you, there are only say 100 students in a school. Could be 200. Could be say 20 also. But for us, there are 8 lakh students in Andhra Pradesh. So we are not able to communicate to all of them. So I request all of you to please communicate it to students. What is the child ID? Make them write, make them remember the child ID, I would say.
May I ask one question? This is Swati. Actually, I have a doubt regarding student ID and password. See, every year you will spend a lot of time because 9th class students will move on to 10th and you have to create again credentials for those students. So it is for government school children. Why can't it be, without login ID and password?
Okay, so Swati, you're Swati, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are 2 reasons for that. One, if we make it an open source platform, it means anyone can use the content, go to the career portal without a login ID. Then we will never be able to tell it to UNICEF, to you only, that how many students are getting benefited from this portal.
No, I mean,
And
instead
I'll tell you the
of,
second reason also first. The second reason is the copyright. This content is not freely available. Our Asman Foundation has a copyright for this content. But you were saying something.
yeah. I mean, if it is only for tracking purpose, I thought of asking you, they can create their own if they have a mobile
Yeah,
number or
so that
their
is against the
email
data
ID.
privacy from
That is
UNICEF
for
itself.
tracking.
That is
We
against
can make
Swati, that
sure.
is against data privacy. any kind of login ID that we use, say for example for Facebook, for Amazon, we give it to the we give it to the system. Say Facebook is a system, is a company, right? It's a private company. We, on our conscious, on our terms and condition, we are telling it to them that no, this is our email ID, this is our phone number. But for students, who are mostly under the age of 18, we do not want to collect any information which is their private information. This is against UNICEF's data privacy norms also. And Swati, these are the kind of questions that have been discussed with UNICEF headquarter and team so many times. So I'll just take some of the questions coming on the chat box also. And PNB, they are saying that they had taken career classes this in my school. Students response was very good. So thank you so much for that. These are the kind of things we definitely want to hear from all of you. And if there are any further questions, I request all the teachers here to please ask right now. I'm checking on my phone if there are any other questions. Regarding Subbarao sir's question on college filter, I will definitely get back to my team and bring about a solution for this issue, and we will discuss it internally also once more.
Okay, thank you, Radhika. What is the number of participants on YouTube?
It's mostly, I'll just tell you right now is 400 people, but about more than 1,000 people had joined.
Okay.
Yeah.
But okay. So విద్యార్థులందరికీ టీచర్లకి అందరికీ ఒక రిక్వెస్ట్ ఏంటంటే మీకు ఎలా లాగిన్ అవ్వాలో ఇప్పుడు రాధిక చూపించారు కాబట్టి మీ అంతటి మీరు చాలా ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేయొచ్చు. రకరకాల కెరియర్ల గురించిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అంతా మీరు ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేయండి. మీకు ఏమన్నా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వస్తే మళ్ళీ మీరు మాకు టీచర్స్ ద్వారా మా గ్రూప్స్లోకి క్వశ్చన్స్ పంపించండి. మీకు వచ్చే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏంటి అన్నది మా దృష్టికి తీసుకొస్తే వీ ట్రై టు రెక్టిఫై ద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. ఇలాంటివి ఏమైనా ఉన్నా కూడా ముందు మనం పరిష్కరిద్దాము. కానీ మెయిన్గా మీరు కెరీర్స్ గురించి చూసుకోవాల్సిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ చాలా వరకు అవైలబుల్గా ఉంది కాబట్టి ముందు ఫస్ట్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కావాల్సింది ఆ కెరీర్ గురించిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అదంతా కంప్లీట్గా ఇవ్వండి. కొత్త కెరీర్స్ అన్ని పరిచయం చేయండి, వాళ్ళని వెతకమనండి, క్లాస్లో దాని గురించి మాట్లాడమనండి. మీకు 30-40 స్టూడెంట్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు 30-40 డిఫరెంట్ కెరీర్స్ గురించి వాళ్ళు ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేసి క్లాస్లో నాలెడ్జ్ షేర్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు కూడా పిల్లలందరికీ కూడా చాలా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తెలుస్తుంది. మంచి వాళ్ళకి కూడా తెలుసుకోవాలన్న ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఇంకొంచెం పెరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి సో రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆల్ ద టీచర్స్ టు మేక్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ పోర్టల్. టీచర్స్ అండ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అందరూ కూడా చాలా చక్కగా దీన్ని ఉపయోగించుకోండి. మీకు ఇంకా తెలుగులో ఈ పోర్టల్ గురించి ఎలా ఉపయోగించాలి అనేది నేను త్వరలోనే సుబ్బారావు గారు మనకు ఒక వీడియో చేసి ఇస్తారు. ఒకవేళ ఇంగ్లీష్ కాదు తెలుగు చెప్పమని ఇందాక ఒక రిక్వెస్ట్ ఉంది, క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చింది కాబట్టి తెలుగులో మళ్ళీ దీనికి సంబంధించిన వీడియోలు సుబ్బారావు గారు మీకు చేసి అప్లోడ్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. వీడియో కూడా ఇస్తాం. ఈ లోపుగా ఉన్న ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏమిటన్నది కూడా మనం ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ రెక్టిఫై చేయడానికి ట్రై చేద్దాం. ఓకే, సో ప్రియాంక, యు వాంట్ టు సే సంథింగ్?
No, nothing.
Ma'am, so there are two more questions I could identify. So one is regarding how can we change password. There is no reason for students to change password, because what happens is if they can change the password and if they forget the password, it becomes very difficult to tell them the new password sometimes. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 will never change.
Yes.
One more question is that a teacher did not find the timing for this training suitable. So this link will always be available on YouTube. So those who could not attend the training on time, they can now also go back and once we end the training, so they can again go back to the they can restart the training session on their own anytime.
Sure, Radhika. సో ఇప్పుడు చూడడానికి అవకాశం లేని వాళ్ళు కూడా ఈ లింక్ అవైలబుల్ గానే ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి యూట్యూబ్ లో ఎప్పుడైనా మీకు టైం ఉన్నప్పుడు ఒక్కసారి మన ఏపీ కెరీర్ పోర్టల్ ఎలా లాగిన్ అవ్వాలి అనే యూట్యూబ్ వీడియోని మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి మీరు చూడండి. పిల్లలకి దాన్ని క్లాసెస్లో డిస్ప్లే చేయండి. మళ్ళీ దీన్ని ఉపయోగించుకోండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. కెన్ వి కంక్లూడ్ ద మీటింగ్?
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, Radhika.
Thank you so
Radhika,
much.
thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Radhika ji.
Thank you, Swati.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Priyanka.